Yes, I have come again. Pay attention. Let's share this topic with you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, depending on where you're watching from. I am still the bright star that most of you know very well. And I have come to share this particular topic with you once again. God bless you as you pay attention. And it is very, very important, very, very necessary that you should listen to this topic. And the topic said, authority. What do I say? I said the topic said authority. 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 Okay, pay attention so that you know the meaning of authority. Every one of you know meaning of authority. What authority is all about. I can't come here and I begin to tell you what authority is all about. Every one of you knows, as far as you're hearing from me now, you knows the meaning of authority. You know what authority is all about. Authority is power. Authority is power. Authority is power. Power to do anything. Power to command. When we come to wrestling power, there is no authority there. Authority is power. When you have power to command, you have power to say and it come to pass. You have power to speak and every other person will bow to your word. When you have authority, only your word can kill. You can say kill this person and the person will be destroyed with the twinkling of an eye. Authority. When you have authority, you can command. When you have authority, you can command and it will come to pass. People who possess authority does not apologize. People who possess authority does not speak in suggestion. They speak in command. Authority. Authority is power to command and it will come to reality. Authority is the power to say no and it will be no, and power to say yes and it will be yes. Authority. There are authorities that are above authority. There are authority, but there are bigger authority. There are more higher authority, depending on where your power comes from. Authority. Authority is something that when you have it, you will be on the front, others will be at your back. That is authority. If you are a governor, you have authority to command your state and say what will happen in your state. If you are a president, you have authority to speak in your country. And let me tell you, when a president speaks, even the governor bow. When a president says the word, even a governor bow to the word of president. It doesn't matter what you say in your state. It doesn't matter what you might have been discussing in your state. But when the president speaks, the governor himself bow. Then if the governor can bow, who are the just mere citizens in the state? They can also bow. Authority. Because there are bigger authority. Governor has authority, but that is the authority that is above the authority of governor. Authority. But there is authority that has never failed. Government comes and go, but the government of God remains the same forever. Power comes and go, but the power of God has never changed. President comes and go, but the president of the mighty God has remained what it is. And authority comes and go, but the authority of God never change. The best authority is a spiritual authority that you command in the spirit and physically will listen. You command in the spirit and the physical will bow to your command. You cannot command physically. It will happen spiritually. No, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. You cannot command physically and it will happen spiritually. You command spiritually and it comes to pass physically, because spiritual is more powerful than physical. The best and the powerful authority to have is a spiritual authority that you can say and it will happen. You can command it to come to pass and nobody can question you. And the best authority to have is the authority from mighty God. Governor can say, president can say, senators can say, but when God says, nobody adopts it. If you adopt it, it is at your own risk. If you do adopt it, it is in your own risk. Whatsoever you see, you takes. Because the authority of the Lord can never change. He said in the book of Luke chapter 10 verse 19, that authority is given unto us to march upon serpent and scorpion. To march upon serpent and scorpion. It doesn't matter how big of the scorpion, it doesn't matter how poisonous of the snake. We march upon serpent and scorpion and all over the powers of the enemies, and notice about enemies hurt us, because authority is given to us. Without that authority, you can't march upon that scorpion. Without that authority, you cannot march upon the serpent. Without that authority, you cannot march upon all over the powers of the enemies. All over. When he say all over the powers of the enemies, all over, he did not say except this. He need all the enemies, even Satan himself. You march upon Satan. You march upon Satan himself, because he is the enemies. He is the enemy. Because he possesses the authority from God. Can the president march upon Satan? Upon Satan? President cannot march upon Satan. Governor cannot march upon Satan. But authority from God, he said you will march upon Satan. You will march upon the powers of the enemies. You will march upon the serpent. You will march upon the scorpion. You will not be hurt, because you possess authority. And that is whom it is. President cannot speak and Satan will bow. Governor cannot speak and Satan will bow. But you that is looking at me now, you that is watching now, you will speak because of the authority you have possessed. You will speak and Satan will bow. By that measure the name of the Lord, every knee bows, even the knee of Satan himself bow, and every tongue confess that Jesus is the Lord. Authority. When you possess the authority from God, you are bigger than any governor or any president. It doesn't matter their wealth. Wealth does not grant power. It may be wealthy but powerless. Pure. Authority. Authority from God is what you human being need to command and shall come to pass. Subscribe to this channel as you wait for more videos. Share this video. It is necessary. Bless you.